So many of you know that caregiving can be very, very stressful. And as a caregiver, obviously with my mother having a stroke, I was thrown into that with no training, no skills on how to do it, and manage it emotionally, financially, or physically. And my mother had a stroke March 16th of 2013, and February of 2017, I had to leave my career because I had already used all my, vacation time, all 2 weeks, and also the 5 sick days, just taking mom to doctor's visits and hospital visits. And I went to the doctors because I was going to be losing my insurance too. And I had been to the doctors in a really long time, since mom had gotten sick because she had been the priority. And, I'd been sleeping 5 to 10 hours a week. My eating was, if I ate at all, I ate crap. I wasn't taking any of my vitamins. I wasn't taking any medications. My body was overloaded with stress. And honestly, I think I put on a pair of sweats when my mom had her stroke, and I never looked in the mirror again, other than going to work. That was the only time I got dressed up. And when I went to my doctor's appointment and they did all the tests, they looked at me and they said, your body is literally shutting down. You've gained 100 pounds, you've got diabetes, you've got high blood pressure. Like, we literally would be surprised if you live 6 months. And what I realized was I had to start taking care of myself. I had no choice. Like, that whole, you got to practice self-care thing, was no longer I'll get to it. It was a do it or die thing. And, but what I know from caregiving is a lot of other caregivers have been in this situation where their health has declined. And some of the statistics that I've heard on caregivers is 35% of caregivers pass before the person they're caring for, 30% of them pass within 5 years of the person they're caring for. And if they're over 70, 65% of them pass before the person they're caring for. And so yeah, not taking care of ourselves, going through that amount of stress, constantly, being in fight or flight mode, constantly not sleeping, not, eating correctly, all of these things, all of the stress that we're under can really take a toll on our body. And it was really scary. And I came to this point where I had to make a decision and figure out how to not only care for my mother, but to save my life.